Good morning, or whatever it is, wherever you are. So we've actually had a content update in One Life. And somewhat inconveniently, there's also one in Two Life, so this is going to be a little bit unusual. I have to figure out exactly how to get a full environment set up there. I've also got... I set up a whole bunch of automation for the One Life updates, and then Jason promptly got smoked out of his house. So... that would be client patches. Yeah, last month. So this was an automatic on push. That specific, that specific, that specific. I believe this is the one. So I'll have that going for a little bit. I guess there's not necessarily any reason not to try the other one, which is was that in you? No, it was not in the map. Would that be data server? Or did I have a separate project for it? No, not that one. Do we have anything? Maybe it was One Tech Docker? No, so maybe it was my One Tech branch. Aha! So test. Okay, so this has updated to running. Now, let's see. We're eventually going to need a server. And so build server to all fetch, or is it fetch to haul? No, to haul fetch. Oh, but it's probably not executable. Oh, I guess I'll need the server for baseline too. Oh yeah. No, the script is set up to fix those rejected tags. Nope. Okay, so this says it has manually run, so that should be out there. That is still working. The only problem with this is I don't necessarily have my like versions in my face to oh, maybe these have 354.75, so I need to, or I've been posting the current version. It's been a while though. Edit post 54.75. This usually has has console output. Meanwhile, so I've got a copy for that. I've not actually set up a build in here before. Let's see. I know I've got a bunch of build scripts, so I think the configure is at this level. Oh, does this need a custom? Is this where we need the custom build file to do Windows on Windows? Yeah, you're taking your sweet time. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's something I wanted to try where I don't need mounts. That might run faster here. Yeah, it's just a little bit snappier. But speaking of, let's see, Docker. Actually, none of these are going to have Windows on Windows. This is all Linux to Windows. Maybe that is the MinGW, and then the 5 was for the Linux Windows. Successfully tagged. Build server. Package server. And then this is the thing, to actually run it would have to be done from here. Now, this was not the directory I was using for this before. No, you're there. And One Life, I had a build of this, but that was for building my own client primarily. On a similar note, I think they keep their versions the same. That is a different versioning scheme. 2272. All right, these settings should be able to be the same. I probably want to call it just the default binary, just in case we wanted that. Other command. Yeah, so we can probably modify this. To haul. Do 7.2. And it's onelife.exe. And this is where we do need the server running. I guess I don't really need the pointer settings. It's really virtual only, so let's probably switch over. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty much vanilla. Yeah, and I didn't even summon this. It just popped up by itself. Is it? I don't know why. Alright, so we've got a basic setup. So probably do I have a whole Docker? I only need that if I go back to one life. I need okay, just unknown folders, no in files, no big deal. Oh, and this is still running. And it claims to have worked. Complete job, post, upload static. Okay, yeah, a couple new sprites. Looks pretty good. Let's see, what are we gonna call this? Like client-side age scaling? So the easiest thing to do is probably just going to be able to grab our standard exported patch file. Thank you. Sure. Maybe we'll need to reapply it. And then how does one apply a simple patch file? Format patch. Patch file. Patch format detection failed. Okay. Patches from a mailbox. Tech pass, user should bypass. Mbox. Well, stget is a format. Okay, well, I tried to apply it. It didn't try very well. There are no applied changes. Patch failed at diff. Game source. It didn't even try. All right. So what was the stuff about get format patch? Guess we have to make our own. Or we'd have to get STG up on here and like pluck our own series. Or make a new series, or maybe there's a thing to export just that one patch. Uh, 2 hours. I'm gonna need you, and I'm gonna need, that's one tack. Well, actually I could probably get the hash from console commands. Get format patch. Here's some examples. Like, yeah, I probably can need all of these options. This is for like actual mailing is the weird thing. Extract all commits, extract commits between revisions, extract all commits, 3 topmost commits. I mean, I suppose that's working as effectively a cherry pick, so I just put a commit there. Okay. So what's K? Do not strip add patch from the first line of the commit log message. Do not strip or add. So I guess that would say, well, that was standout, so okay, so that's some index information. Some extra white space showing up. Wait. This is doing a bunch of location slip stuff. So this must be implicitly diffing against upstream. So do I need to, let's see, which one's before? This is before. You're in the wrong window. Too many windows. Age scaling, patch before. Okay, that seems to be the right files. And we're going to tweak a couple of those things. All right, so this is going to be there's probably a way to do it direct to file. Extract all commits. Doesn't say where to. So I guess we keep doing standout and redirect. What's minus 3? The patch records the identity is supposed to apply to. Maybe that's what we need. Nope. Well, this is extremely disappointing. I thought Git could apply a patch. I mean, there are probably other little differences, but that is... I mean, that's like git format patch. And the example is literally, and pipe this to git. And this is probably in the same repository. Do you have a hash reference too? Okay, so there is some... So it's actually complaining that the base isn't the same? Is that what it is? Yeah, that's for different files. Remove one leading directory. File isn't in a Git repository. Yeah, this is all file path issues. Not history issues. And their branch. Yeah, there's format patch again. Well, maybe there's options. Big feature branch. Patches. Oh, -1. I mean that's probably only a small improvement what we did. Yeah, so that seems like that good stuff. I don't think it changed any different in the output though. I might have to just go back to regular old, well, fall back on something more like regular old diff and patch tools. Because Git is not cooperating. Yeah, it just says git am. OBS. Well, you mean today or in my life? OBS says 36 minutes today. Life? Oh, geez. I think we got our first computer. And that was probably around 10-ish. And it was probably a while before I started messing around with code. Back then, the magazine, the computer magazines would often have basic listings in them. So you could type that in, try to figure out all your errors, and then, play around with changing some things. And then it's kind of been a long path since there. But I don't do this kind of Git juggling. All right, let's see if I know one of these repositories had just been outright forked, or created anew. There's enough commits to have actually been based off of JSON stuff. And I can look at the history here. 2 hours, 1 life. Yeah, okay, so this is actually based on, well, a very, very distant history. To try and get that to transfer, though. So this would have to be, I would have to get them in the same repository and then try to cherry pick. And see if that could figure it out. All right, do we have any weird status right now? No. Oh, what's the remote? We need to... And, yeah, all the extra tags and stuff. It's one of the reasons I kind of didn't want to do that. Let's see. Get checkout. Not committing a branch. 2 hours. 1 life. I didn't want to track it. No, that's tracking a file. Git branch. We're on this branch. Okay. Now that we have a semi-common history, can we cherry pick and parent number, current branch, stay in the last commit successfully made. This is typically done on a single commit, so probably we just want this one. We will want to edit it, but I'm probably just going to amend. It's edit to the commit message. A merge specifies the parent. Okay, so I may or may not need to mess with that. Applies the changes without making a commit. Your index does not have to match the head commit. I'm kind of expecting to clean things up anyway, so that might be good. The change introduced by the commit at the tip. Okay, so yeah, single commit. Okay, so this is one life. We are on a branch. Okay, untracked files, fine. We have things that merged and things that conflicted. That's about what we wanted. This now puts us in an awkward place where we actually are building and testing in our original file system now. I guess I could still copy over there since I set that one up. Oh, we'll have to at least fix the merge conflicts, and then I could move over to the other one. So maybe I do want to commit it and move it over there. Let's see. All right, so this was a failure. This was a failure. Okay, that's compute age. Why is this an issue? What else do we have a conflict on? Age control. Oh. Okay, so this is actually going to override some of their stuff. This is effectively going to override the changes they made just to fix up some other stuff. So we're going to have to very carefully... Huh. Right, because this would end up working with display age in my code. This might require more testing than I was hoping for. I'm tempted to say I would just copy age control over in this case. Did I ever? I may have. Of course, now my local file is in the merge state, so it's a little bit awkward. So all I have is age scaling. I ended up not doing some of this kind of stuff. And that, I need to reference vanilla on that. This means I actually need their checkout. Actually, I could take you back to vanilla. You're one life master. Okay, that was all we had there. Right. Oh, unstage changes, yes. That should have been added to ignore, probably. Extend life to 2 hours. No, that's not it. Okay, so that actually, This is a fairly recent age control. Okay, so that was just constant. You know, server. I wonder, can I revert a specific file before applying this? Git revert single file. Git checkout. I can definitely check out that version and commit. It just wouldn't show as a revert, so that would be fine. This was a cherry pick. Is there a specific command for this? Mark the corrected paths with git add or git rm. No. So this would be that file as of here. Commit path. All right, looks like there's more. It's feeling like it might be technically faster just to. Man, I guess you couldn't just copy files because you need the differences, but almost just like go through and like manually copy paste things. And the file path is game source age control. Wait, what? Do I even need this? Only if I need to build something again. It's 2 hours, 1 life. Too many windows. Oh, and it's marked as interesting. Is it staged? Uncle Gus, Uncle Gus, Uncle Gus. All right, now, where's that cherry pick command? Okay, so we still got some stuff in living life. That's 1 down. And this looks like a much smaller difference to boot. So there must have been something else that changed around this part of the code, because it's like actually saying it's a nothing and a here. Now, which one was this? Okay, so that's the 2 hours, 1 life branch. I want to see my patch. I don't want to visualize everything because of the way stget works. Living life page. I didn't touch that. Was that some other change? Oh, this got changed. to wrap compute display age around it. But did that not exist? And when they forked? Baby now lays on ground. That probably is after they forked. And you wouldn't really notice any scaling at that point anyway. So we actually don't need this. That's the only one. All right, so let's do a little bit of cleanup here. So the built-in table was that actually an age scaling or age control? There's test scaling. Somewhere I should have a, unless the default table is linear, and you actually do have to load something. Age scaling. Oh, maybe the default is linear. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a bigger change. Age scaling push back. That's going to involve some actual running. Let's see, the patch should have gotten any new files of interest. That still needs to get added. I guess I could change the defaults. This is in One Life. So I don't even know if I need to include that one because they're pretty much only going to be playing themselves. I guess I don't want to remove it because, okay, so modified, deleted, get RM, game source, settings, age scaling. Get add game settings modified. All right, now, I guess now that I've got the commits in here, it's not as big a deal, but origin get remote add. What do you call that? I guess the remote would effectively be this. So no hold 2 hours, 1 life. Can you just do a path? Get fetch. Not everything. One life, 1 life. Get merge. Not something we can merge. 150. What? What? Oh, shoot, I wasn't up to date here. Okay, well, forgot about that. Get fetch. And we can even, well, get everything. All right. All right, so that's just on a branch right now. That really shouldn't affect us. All right, now we want to check that we can do all the compiling and stuff. Oh, so actually, that was an old that had at least the crafting reference in it. Oh, I had noticed all the warnings before. I guess I did have that build the previous object reference. or a previous binary. Curious that it worked fine. That game's one life. I don't have anything actually on here right now. FCZ, cache, bin cache. Yeah, because I tested this before, I was technically in an old version. Okay. Now, actually see, this doesn't have that setting file, or it probably copied my settings that had that technically. Settings, okay, so yes, it does have the age scaling setting file. So step one is to see if that's working. And once upon a time, this is in our other one, there was some keys to mess with that. Oh, it loaded okay. So underscore is up, and then minus and tilde back down by various amounts. Bring string constant to car. Minitech. I'm just stuck with that. All right, get gymnastics are over. Wait, does it crash anytime it reloads? Well, that's bizarre. So this is some of the problems I was having when that patch wasn't was applied differently. No. This is a compiler issue again. Well, it can't be related to this, can it? The only thing we changed. Well, unless that moved memory around. Now, the one time I was only able to get things to work by essentially forcing it to do a data update. Okay, well, we know about these. No such file or directory. Had I cleared those since trying the original binary? Oh, you know what? If there were, we had at one point run an older version, object -1. I think this would probably be a good time to force a data update. See if we can overwrite our, oh, well, if we can even get it to load, overwrite our object number. If we can even get it to load. I guess I gotta recopy from my main one. Oh, this isn't gonna upload because that. Well, I think it's only the object numbers that are an issue. So we go back to here. Yeah, I had that old code, so this is probably before the patch. And it did that little bug. Oh. But I changed our version number, trying to force it to update. Wow, I really had the hunger turned down here. Did I enable vlog on this one? I did. Oh, I really turned the hunger down. Okay. And here it is popping up, unrequested again. Did I? No, keys are not on right now. Oh, unless it spawned me new with my old location. Okay, that is definitely classic scaling. And it probably doesn't go. And this is backed by 5. And one of them is backed by 1. Oh, no. Yeah, no, dash is 5. I just went too far. Oops, that's character. I kind of need to have something that's the actual age, because you can't tell when you've gone beyond. Is that decimal or floating? Actually, I could probably cast it, and then it would figure that out. Overall, I get the feeling this is not working. It doesn't feel... Well, I mean, we've got it in here. We've got a file. So copy this from 2hall, so that should be there. All right, where's my standout? All right, we go. Boop. Okay, so that was 14, like 24, 34. Doesn't look right. Okay, so it printed the table. So it loaded the file. There's like some other change that sort of like overrode it. If it printed that, that means it's running code related to that patch. Oh, you know what? Where am I doing the translation? That might be, might actually be before those keys. Is age, compute display age, age rate. Well, temp age override. Wait. Compute current age in obj. If override. In object. Why did that not apply? All right, I should be able to. 2 hours, 1 life. That's the cache. 1 life. All new files. That was completely replaced by that function. I threw out the function and there was no reference to it. Jason needed that because he used it for lying on ground and for no move. So we don't technically need that function, but we do have to apply, and that function was pretty much this computation. Yeah, too many windows. All right, compute display A. Yeah, that all looks fine. So I don't. Oh, this is an existing character, so I don't know how old they are. We can figure that out though. I should have had a better tag. Okay, so 39, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Maybe getting on a little bit more than that. But I think it's 104 it cuts out, so that would actually be off by 1. Age 109. Okay, so yeah, I was off by 1. And that's pretty much dead. Uh, 2 hours. Right, yeah, because we got our error there. Really? All right, because it was like plus equals. All right, what are we looking like here? Old Hole Master. That was for clearing caches. 2 life. Okay, so that's in the wrong place. Oh, that's right. Shift doesn't work here. Now, if we have no settings file, you would want the 2 life client to respond like 2 life. Oh, I'm going to actually need the... Well, actually the standout has the table. Does it always print that or only when it loads it? Looks like only when it loads it. So, where is that happening? Age control, maybe? Init age scaling. If it's blank. return. Okay, so this prints in the process of loading it. If it's blank, delete that. We want to say pushback point, server age, display age. You know what? I probably... Okay, there's the delete all, that always happens. Probably, well, for... It's gonna be a lot of copies. We should be able to relatively verify that just by trying stuff. Actually, can I just have a table for that? If it allows me to do an array of points. Now, I put lots of points in the example file, but for just a bare bones implementation, I don't know if we actually need all those. I mean, I guess as a code reference. I guess the first thing is, will this compile? No, this is the size, which... Actually, if it's a constant, can you just do that? Actually, do you have to do object format for initializer like that? So it would be 5.5. A straight up translation. And this is probably really more points than is needed. $117, 57. So that's 1-to-1, that's 1-to-1, that's 1-to-1, that's 1-to-1. I think it'll be okay if that's not defined. And I'm not sure about after this. I don't remember if it continues the same ratio or... Well, actually 3-3. So yeah, 1-1 should be... Oh, but we need the start point for when the linear scaling ends. So we don't necessarily need the younger ages. You kind of want to have the ends there. Neo. And I guess this could be a good point for test age scaling too. The size of the right thing here, or is that bytes? Oh, still running. Okay, you're still looking good. Okay, server 104, display 40, 117. So those are several of the interesting. Okay, display 40, 104, 57, 55, 50, 60. Oh, did starve though. Okay, so you're brand new. Oh, yeah, I got the giant trees again. And the random pop-up window. I didn't turn on the keys, did I? I mean, this is looking pretty good. But final verification. Oh, it has a warning about this. Comparison of integer to different signedness, int and unsigned int. Okay, so that's actually not too big a deal. We just have to say unsigned int. Actually, isn't there like a size t or something? That would be the same as the size of. All right, so you're probably going to be like 14, 16, 26, 36, 46, 56, 76, 86, 96, 106? Okay, so off by one. Hmm. Now, I didn't really check the lower ages, and that is where I truncated the table. What is it? Told to go year by year. I mean, I don't know how closely it corresponds, but I mean, that's going to be, that was like a plus 20 there. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've had it in my client for a while. It's ridiculous that the 2 hours people are running around weekly all the time. I'm not really counting, but it seems, well, that's going to be around 3, baby. That seems pretty good. I'm not going to have, nope, I don't have a undo memory here. Wait, I didn't add this last time. Okay. There is other stuff in game source. see, did our last log. Let's see, we didn't load anything. Starting music. Yeah, I don't think I have any of those things left over. This can be renamed back. I took the test out. Age scaling, no, age control. Yeah, I took the test out. All right, done with that, done with that, done with that. That's actually going to be pretty close to where I want to be. Oh, nope, that's the repository. Fork button might show organizations. Oh, no. Oh, they're saying, oh, you've already got a fork of this. Are you sure you don't want that? You've already forked one life. Oh. Okay, so in order to do that, I'm going to have to push 2 life into my fork. Interesting. Interesting. So now we're back to the mono repo again. All right, get rid of this one. It was a useful exercise, but we've done other changes. All right, I've already got that. We do not. We do have 2 hours. Right, we just got 2 hours, 1 life. I guess my repo doesn't have to have 2 all master. It'll have the. Well, no, it does have to have. That branch will be a new series. Huh, we might have to see what GitHub does with it. I need a new name, though. So if we just do that. The commit object. New branch by pushing to refs remotes. Follow local. So I guess you can only push from a current branch. That's not entirely how I thought that worked. Now, if I don't do checkout, no, that just creates it. But I think it does create it here. What did I misspell? All right. No, that's still 2 hours, 1 life. Fork button will get me there. I don't have an automatic. Okay. Compare and pull request against. It's going to be a big diff because it's going to try doing base repository. Now it can automatically merge. This should be 2 commits, 5 files changed. Let's see. I've left the but added appropriate defaults. Um, Anything else I need to say? Can't think of anything. All right. It's getting on towards lunchtime. I guess I could update my local build. That's 2 hours. That's 1 life. This is in... Those were little cases. And actually, you're in game source too. All right, get GUI. 2 hours, 1 life. 2 hours, 1 life. Base, and not really using that right now. Where are we checked out? We're gonna need to update our server too. And we actually have to build our server, which I think I closed that window down because we weren't using it. 2 hours, 1 life. 2 hours, 1 life. Build server fetch. Oop. And that won't hurt, but it's not what I wanted. Why don't I believe you? Oh, it's no. I must have renamed it. To something else. I probably renamed this one. No, that's build server 2 hall, not that one. So it's gonna be somewhat a match up between that and this, I guess. I renamed a file instead of copying it. Actually, this might not be too bad. Just in case that wasn't set. All right, build a server. Actually, am I even going to test this? I guess it's still good to have an update, but I need. Okay, so you're in that. Git checkout master. I have not rebased any of my stuff on Jason's latest. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm running a patch now. Okay. 1 life, data 7. This we just be able to pull. STG rebase. Package server. And I probably just need to do a make here. I don't know if there's going to be anything quick enough that I want to work on right now. One life. Decay item. Oh, that's right. There were some little bugs in the 2-hour stuff. I forgot what bow pathing. Oh, that's hmm. Hmm. The default for missing strings might not be too bad. This is going to be a research thing. We have to load up into that server and that data set and see what's going on. That might be a quickie. That's back to 2Life. Well, that directory and that server. So there are specific ones that bother me. It would be nice if the translate function, which is probably going to be minor gems. Probably going to be minor gems. Wrong kind of translation. Translation manager. That's translation manager translate. He's calling that as a top level function. Translated string, keys not equal to null, translated string equals null, null translation exists. The translation for this key is the key itself. We're not getting that. Huh, maybe it's not this. Oh, it's not? What is it? It's SDL game? Game SDL? Translation manager translate. So according to this, it's supposed to return the translation key, which would be far more sensible than any of the things that we're seeing. As far as I can tell, it's pretty much returning null. So this would, in fact, be a little bit of a mystery. So if we went back and reconfigured you, oh, I don't have a current build over here. The good news is that 2 hours 1 life has a already updated build. Oh, I don't have a 1 life directory yet. Gotta update that data. One life, 912. Did I do a copy today? Maybe I did. 355, okay. I just went ahead and copied it. 353 settings. All right, that is now out of date. I think an out of date. That would actually be, let's be back to one life though. Okay, yes, we don't have the same version number. What's that a times transition? Milkweed? No, actually the green is through here. Hi, piggies. Oops, rather pies. I guess berries growing back. This just always does. Yeah, H. That doesn't seem like a useful thing. What is that going to be? Many times. Maybe English. Is it languages English? Okay. Token time message. Time hint, you say? And I see an H there. So the issue here is that these are places it's being displayed, and it's not doing the upcase. So the font just has holes for the lowercase characters. So I can certainly hit the places that are bothering me, but that's going to be a hard one to do. Yeah, because that translate is defined in SDL. The other problem is that in order to, it's like this is always returning constant strings. In order to upcase, we're going to have to temporarily allocate. And this is going to apply to any new string. Time hint is the one that bothers me the most. Actor string. That's just string to uppercase. Does this have to get deallocated? Yep. And that is unconditionally deleted too. Oh, this is already doing a string duplicate. Oh, and it's an actor string. So I think that if we just change this to stringed uppercase, that will effectively do a string. Where are we doing this in? Oh. Modified. Of course, I won't really be able to test this until. Oh no, I'll have my test copy here. STGD new. Do I already have a patch that's just like sort of fix up things? Let's go sounds. Compat disable messages. It's kind of similar to that. Actually, well, Jason put in something for time hints. What does this touch that? No, that touches something else. No, that's it. It just says whether we do it. So we would just want to well, you're right. It's not going to return null. It's going to return time hint. Well, that's still better than H. Oh, then there's all the help page stuff. That might turn into a bit of a... That's going to be a little bit of a tougher one. Now, I don't remember what the other problem strings were. Well, there's that in the hint in the help page. That were the big ones. The ones I can think of, anyway. Yeah, time hint. Still not pretty, but it's better than H. Oh, and you know what? This is another one. What is that? I might be able to... No, this has to do with the directory it runs in. What is that string? That'd be like tab hint. Yeah, so this is probably like of hint, shift key hint. But I'm not really sure which one that is. So I'm not even sure this will be able to. And it's gonna look crazy. Yeah. Oh yeah, the server just. Interesting. Oh, maybe because the number is smaller? Huh. All right, I'm not just going to stick around long enough for the coldness to matter. So that is the shift hint. Maybe they just didn't update their translation file when they pulled stuff in? Oh. Shift hint, if using Steam, that's just going to be the key. The measure is actually part of the problem here. And this one was not doing a string duplicate. How close are these? Not very. Page num not equal to null. If num total hints. That's only the measure. Okay, that's the drawstring. So this block is container for both of those. So shift hint key is already the name of the pre-translation string. Okay, so page num is probably going to be a and then delete it if it's there. A comparable for this. Oh, this is technically in a conditional. Extra. So that measures and then moves things that are outside. Although really, I think you can just say, was it string to uppercase? All right, so you are if page num not equals to null, and that is this entire block that might include both of those. We should have always gone through that code. Shift hint isn't super enlightening, but it's not a H that is throwing this thing all the way over here over our home markers and stuff. This stuff, well, we're seeing command hint. I would actually need something to backfill on the emote names. And they're actually going to have different command hints. So that might be something that they'll fix up if they ever merge upstream. But that fixes one of my big annoyances. So that's something we can test with today. Oh. Okay, I actually need to run that, and that's probably enough for now. Fixed up one little thing. Oop, I had that open as a separate file. We have the help screen, which is kind of a disaster. And then next time, maybe we can start looking at some of this stuff. I think that's it for now. I want to go have lunch. Thanks for support from subscribers and everybody who hosted me. Let's see. Do we have anything interesting on? There's some Go programming. I guess that's kind of sea level. Let's see, it might be like router code. Talking about DHCP stuff. It's cool to hang out. Stapleberg is working on some Go stuff. I think I touched Go for the One Life name generator, but that was just a little one-off service. Anyway, that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Goodbye, and until next time.